Hello,
What do
hello,
you mean
hello.
fuck yourself up in a whole batch of other ways? You got to expand on this. Unless it's like a sex thing, then it's fine.
It's not a sex thing. It's not a sex thing. I didn't hurt myself sexing.
I thought you said sexting. That would have been fucking fantastic. Just falling over while taking a picture.
Just thumb blasting the sexting.
Thumb blasting is you recording?
Yeah.
Adnan hurt himself finger blasting phone.
Yeah, and my neck hurts. Everything hurts. Anyway, how's it going, Julien? Because
you can't
shit. What?
You can't just skip past the whole whatever the fuck happened to you and then move on to how's it going?
I am.
No, I need to know what happened now. Is it embarrassing?
I hurt my. No, I don't know. I just hurt myself.
Motherfucker, why are you wearing an arm brace and you don't know
what happened? Because I hurt my wrist, my tendons.
But how?
I don't know. I really don't know.
Do you have carpal tunnel syndrome from playing too much Johnny Paps?
I don't play enough Johnny Paps for that to happen. Also, that's just talking. I'm not like running around aiming. It's not Counter-Strike.
You barely aim at Counter-Strike as well. So.
No, I don't know. I just woke up all fucked up. I really
how does that work? You go to the doctor and say, hey, I woke up feeling old.
Yep. And he went, yeah, that happens. He goes, your tendon is fucked. So anytime I moved my wrist, my whole arm up down to my elbow was excruciating pain.
I don't understand any of this. Is it the heat? I don't know what's going on.
I'm not curious enough to ask why. I just went, okay, what do I do? He goes, painkillers and brace and anti-inflammatory.
What do you mean you're not curious enough to know why? Do you not want to know what's going on with your body?
I don't care.
Okay, Mr. Depression.
No, I genuinely, like, I was like, okay, he's a doctor. He's telling me what to do. Halas.
Okay, that's not how doctors work.
What do you mean? That's exactly how doctors work.
That's not how doctors work. They Wikimedia that shit as well.
What?
They also go to ChatGPT and go, man, wake up in his near 40s, hurt in the arm.
Yeah,
what happened?
I don't know.
And ChatGPT says could be anything.
It said everything is fine. Just don't add pressure. Maybe because I've been working out in the last couple of months. Maybe I grabbed the dumbbell wrong or something. I don't know.
There's so many comments, but I don't want to. It's fine. Never mind.
Are you gonna call me the dumbbell?
Yeah. That's exactly what's gonna happen.
We call it stupid bell here.
You're the dumbbell.
I don't know, man. It just happened. Then my neck hurts. Now I can't turn left. I don't know, man. I'm just getting old.
But only on the left side, apparently.
Only on the left side, and then my right arm.
Oh, so you're diagonally getting older.
Yeah. If my left leg goes, I'm gonna be fucking zigzagging away.
Okay. Well, that's great.
So how are you? Because I'm fucked.
You know, my right arm kind of...
This podcast is brought to you by fucking Panadol.
Panadol, yeah. We call it paracetamol. We just call it what it is.
Yeah, you guys are broken.
What do you call ibuprofen?
Ibuprofen. Because we don't...
Why not the brand there?
We don't get enough of it. Panadol is like the brand. Like a box of tissues in Jordan, you call it Fine. No, hand me a Fine. Because the brand is called Fine. You don't say, hand me a tissue.
If you're crying to a cop, hand me a Fine. That's gonna be
wow,
awkward.
Your brain works weird. Holy shit. Your brain is broken.
I don't like how you pulled me over. Just give me a Fine.
Like, what do you call the thing that you suck up the... Wait, let me finish. Because I don't want to say the word. I just... What do you call the thing where you clean the floors with that sucks
a vacuum cleaner?
Yeah, we call it Hoover because the brand was Hoover.
Henry the Hoover.
What?
And Hetty the Hoover.
Did you have coffee today? What's happening?
I'm having a Pink Monster Energy Ultra Strawberry Dreams, and it's fucking disgusting.
That explains a lot. You're drinking Monster.
Horrible. No, Henry the Hoover and Hetty the Hoover. Do you not know this?
No, what is this shit?
They're vacuum cleaners, but they have faces on them. Henry was the guy, and then Hetty was the girl.
I don't understand your White people shit.
Motherfucker, you just said hand me a fine after saying the brand name of paracetamol.
Yeah, that's Arab. That's Arab style.
Arab style is apparently waking up and your entire body hurts.
No, that's just old. That's just me being old as fuck. Yeah, I don't know what happened. Tendons? I don't know. I don't know.
You don't know what tendons are, do you?
I can't see. This brace is so I don't turn my hand sideways.
Please don't do that gesture too much.
When I turn my hands. Maybe that's what happened. Maybe I
vigorously using the Hoover.
I ripped my tendon while I was hoovering.
Hoovering with Hetty. Are we still recording for Patreon?
No, let's just run it. We'll keep it all in.
Okay, I podcast people.
This is the podcast now. This is the way it's going. For those that don't know, what Julien was referencing is that the before and after the podcast, we call it Beyond the Pod, goes on Patreon, !Patreon. And no, you don't ! Patreon, because this is not live. We're not. Patreon.com/unmuted show. I'm so wired to the live ! Bro, I swear to God, if somebody told me in the street like, oh, what's happening this Friday, ! Meetup, because we have a metal meetup coming up, it's free entry.
Oh my God, that was I didn't even register it.
Yeah, I just said ! Patreon like it was.
My brain just went, that makes sense.
Yeah. And then I wanted to say ! Patreon in the chat, and then I went, no, but Julien, in both our channels, no, what am I talking about?
Both our channels. No, if you do ! Patreon in my channel, it'll tell you to fuck off.
Oh, does it?
I don't know, but it will from tomorrow.
You should do that.
Yeah, go away.
Yeah, I've had some physical ailments that I took care of. Yeah, a few.
Diagonally, your body is fucked.
Oh, diagonally, my body is fucked. I'm starting to get like real antsy mentally because I need to get like work is all paused completely. There's no event. Every event until like November is canceled. Nobody's filming shit. The only few things that I'm getting is like these TikTokers that want edits for their TikTok, which in a weird way is more difficult for me than doing a documentary. I'll be honest with you. Because I'm like, I don't get it. This is not an edit. Like, what do you want? You know what I mean?
Color grading.
But not even. When I color graded, they're like, no, that looks fake. Go back to the way it was. It's like, so you just want me to trim your iPhone footage. It's more frustrating than...
You can do that on your iPhone.
Yeah, I don't know. I'll take their money. It's okay.
I wouldn't say it like that.
I barely do anything, but it's by the time I get to what they want, it's already like 6 revisions because I just don't understand what they want. I don't get this form of editing where it's like the most minimal. Like I understand social media edits that have some production value, but that's not what the last 4 jobs have been. They've just been like make it look real and stuff. I'm like, then just post it. What am I doing?
Okay. Well, yeah, that's shit.
Yeah.
You're not going like Fiverr?
I can.
As an editor?
I wouldn't want to. I don't think that's lucrative.
Also, I think Fiverr might and also I think Fiverr might be from the bad place.
Oh, it might be. I don't even know.
Yeah, I think I remember that now.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. It feels like a lot of things are
from
monopolized.
Yeah. Okay, I won't say anything because we'll have episode 14 canceled. I'll just shut up. Shut up at this point. This is my stop. My stopping point is here.
So many people messaged me about why the episode was canceled. So many people.
Did you just reply, Julien got free hand in saying political shit?
No, I just said guess. And I just waited for them to...
And did they all say Julien said political shit?
No, they all thought I fucked it up. But
really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's good to know. Thank you, guys.
Fuck you guys. Yeah, now that I think about it. What the fuck?
Thank you. That's great.
I didn't do shit.
That's great. You said before the episode, no holds barred. Say the political things that you want to say. And then we got canceled before we released because I shouldn't be allowed to do that.
Very true. Thank God we have the quality control system in place.
Yeah, I'm not allowed to do that. I should never be allowed to just speak my mind.
But what have you been up to this week? How's the week been?
I'm on. Let's call it vacation.
Let's call it vacation.
Let's call it vacation. Yeah,
Okay.
let's call it vacation. I'm not going back after vacation, but I'm on vacation.
Okay.
So I am now fully starting back up in the music industry. I've only done a little announcement on like Instagram saying like, hey, I have some slots open for bands. Almost immediately I had, I think, 18 different bands, but I could only select 2 for now that are within my quality standards of what I want to work with. But I can myself take up to 7 at most, but I don't want to do that yet. I want to go up to 5 first at max.
Okay.
And I've talked to some people about my YouTube idea that I just want to do, which is mainly more for fun. You know, the whole idea where I grab my motorcycle, film my trip to we'll call it a guest, but it's my friends who happen to all be musicians in metal. And then that's a whole part of the episode. And then I just kind of hang out with them. Talk about whatever comes up in a natural conversation that would come up between me and my friends, which is usually a lot of music-based stuff. It's hanging out at their studio or house or rehearsal space or wherever, seeing what kind of new instruments they have, seeing how their mental state is, and then just talking. And also if they have some cool hobbies. Like I have some friends that I realized later have really cool hobbies that have nothing to do with music.
I know some of them game, don't they?
Game, and there's a guy heavily into tuner cars and Disney fanatics, which you would not expect from metal musicians. So we'll just kind of do stuff like that as well. Like maybe go to a car meetup, one of those tuner things. It's so out of my comfort zone to go there because I'm not used to it. Like I love cars and bikes, but I've never done anything like that because I don't like people.
Bro, I am the least like cliche Arab dude in the world because I don't know shit about cars and I don't know shit about football.
I don't like football, and I don't know too much about cars. I can build a bike, basically. I can't do the same for a car. But I know what I like about cars. I know which brands I like and which types I like and which engines to like or not to like.
I don't know
stuff like that.
Stuff.
I love it. It's just I don't know. It's not even a man thing, because I know way more women who are heavily into stuff like that than I do men. But I just really wanted this YouTube idea. But you know this, that I've wanted this since before COVID, and I've never really done it. I'm starting to buy all this gear now that I need for it, and I decided on the name. I don't think I even told you.
I saw it in the Discord.
So I did tell you, kind of. So yeah. So it's going to be Julien's Detour. And I had like a list of names, like 10 to 12 names, I think, that I had in my head and written down. And I was like, oh, these are all catchy for like algorithm style. And this is catchy and that is catchy. And then this one came up and I was like, this might not be the catchiest of everything, but it's way more personal to me.
Mm-hmm.
And seeing that I think this is just going to be something that I do for fun. It should be personal to me.
100%.
So my life has felt like it's been on a detour ever since COVID. So that's just what I'm going to call it. It's just going to be Julien's Detour. And then the episodes will be Julien's Detour with, and then said person / artist, actor, whatever friend I come up with to visit and hang out.
Well, are you going to be visiting bands that are about to play a show and stuff? Because you had that idea back in the day.
Yeah, that's a different idea. I might do it in the future, but it's more like hanging out with my friends.
Yeah.
So, if I want to hang out with Michael from Dark Tranquility, I just go to Michael from Dark and sit there and hang out and talk about his video games and his car. He has this new cool car. And just kind of hang out and see what his mental state is. And we always talk about music and work in general.
Mm-hmm.
So I think it'd be cool to see, for people to just kind of hang out with us, or at least be able to see it. It's a whole different perspective on how you would normally, like, these guys get interviewed, but that's different. This isn't an interview. This is just a friendly conversation.
Yeah, it's got more like fly on the wall kind of the studio DVDs from back in the day, right? Where it's just like, oh, this is where we used to sit and we play foosball in this thing. And it's nice to just see them as people.
Kind of like that, and what Ola Englund does now, and then mixed in with a little bit of like the Grand Tour, road trip style. That I genuinely like the whole moto vlog thing. and just talking about vehicles that I'm on. Then who knows? Maybe it'll grow, and I can loan motorcycles from a store to do episodes, or like a car. That's
Yeah,
cool.
yeah,
Some
yeah.
never know. But for me, it's more like I don't hang out with my friends often enough, and that's because I'm addicted to work. Like I've been very antsy this week because I haven't worked, and it's I've genuinely bothering me. So
I told you at the top of the show, that's something that's starting to get to me.
It immediately gets to me. I didn't realize how bad that was.
Yeah.
You've
I don't know what it is.
been
I was trying to vocalize it. I was trying to explain how it feels. And I think because we still do a lot, but I feel like, and I don't know if this is an ADD thing or just a me thing. I don't know what the catalyst is, but I feel like I don't achieve like achievement in terms of ticking something off a box. Like there's a requirement, a path, a goal, and once the goal is achieved, I feel like, okay, I did it. For example, let's film something. We're going to edit it. We're going to post it. That feels like a full-fledged spectrum, right? That was the goal. Now, for me, like even filming something for Instagram or doing a stream doesn't have that same ticking the box at the end of it necessarily.
It has no endpoint.
Because there's no endpoint. Because I'm going to stream again on Wednesday. I'm going to stream again on fucking Friday. I haven't had that. Like what work brought was the start, middle, and end. And then once that was achieved, I felt like, all right, let me go do all this other shit. Now that we're off because of the situation in the Middle East, I'm like, I have time. I just don't know what to do anymore.
Yeah.
I don't know what the fuck is going on. It's almost like having time and no structure frazzled everything else.
You have it different than I do. But my viewpoint's way more selfish on this. Maybe not selfish is maybe the wrong word, but I first of all didn't realize. I know I'm addicted, like I'm a workaholic. I know this has been a thing since I was like 15, because I really like working. However, I knew that once I stopped working for a while, I have trouble going on vacation and stuff. That's why I've only done it once over the past like fucking 10 years, twice. I didn't realize that I went home on Monday last week, took my vacation, and by the end of Monday, I was annoyed with myself. And then on Tuesday, I was like, it almost started to feel panicky. Like my alarm goes at 5 a.m. So I wake up, I walk the dog and do all the animal stuff, and then I just sat there and went, the fuck do I do now? Like it's not cool. I completely started freaking out. And for me, it's more, I can separate things now. Go like hobby, like podcast, hobby. Still want to get that endpoint, but doesn't fulfill me work-wise. It's not like this would replace work in the same satisfaction thing. There's two things that I know that I love about work, and they're both really petty. One is I really need to feel important. A stupid reason. It's a very stupid reason. But when I walk into a room, I want to be the guy that people go, oh shit, he's here. That's one of the things that gets me going.
Takes a lot of honesty to admit that as well. Like
I would have never admitted to this a couple of years ago. Now I just don't care because I know it's not good, and I try not to have it. But I also know it's there. Like if I walk into a room and there's 20 people in that room, and 4 other people are there, that people go, wow, they're here. And if I walk in, they don't do the same for me. That just means I didn't work hard enough. That's like the whole thing for me. And the other part, which also I wouldn't have admitted a couple of years ago, my bank account needs to keep ticking. So anything I do that doesn't add to my bank account freaks me out, because I grew up not with a lot of means, and I spent the first years, I would say the first year and a half of my first company living in my car. That sense has never gone away. I paid for the office, and we paid for some people in the office, and because of that I couldn't afford a house, so I just kind of lived out of my car, and that has put something in the back of my mind, apparently, that goes, money needs to just continuously come in. It has to stop. It can't stop. So even now, like I still have income. Nothing has changed on the income part. It's just that I'm not earning it, so I'm freaking out. That's basically what it is. So I come up with all these other ideas, like the YouTube, to take my mind off it. I just went, fuck it. I'm nearing my 40s. We're also doing the podcast, which is something I wanted to do for a long time. We finally managed to get that started. I just want to do other things that I want to do as well.
Yeah.
Because if I'm not working now, then I might as well focus on the things that I really want to do.
Yeah. There's another part of me in that same regard. There's a part of me that's like, I want to do all the shit that I've always wanted to do, and that for some reason, whether it's time or ego or anything has stopped me. This is the time to do it. Because if we don't do it now, when the fuck are we going to do it?
Yeah, I think that's part of. I think we're in a midlife crisis. I don't think we can deny it anymore. I think we're just maybe it's like a little prematurely, but we're like, I have a car with red leather interior now.
I was just about to say we're going through a midlife crisis. At least we're not buying up Lamborghinis. But then again,
I don't have a Lamborghini. I have a different Italian car, which is shit, and it has red leather interior. But I don't know if it's time. I think I've reached the level of pettiness and grumpiness to now not care anymore what people go and what people say about me. I've never really cared about what people say about me, but it has, to a degree, always held me back work-wise. Everything I do, people ask me, hey, you want to play in my band? I play music. A lot of people don't seem to realize that I used to be in bands. I've stopped being in bands and playing music because, these are friends, with the exception of like one that I still speak to, very well, that I'm still in talks with, of doing stuff together, my mod, Lars. But I've been asked by so many other people, friends, like, hey, you want to play in my band? And those are like hobby bands.
Yeah.
In my brain, and I know this isn't a valid reason. This is not a valid reason, but in my brain, I go, I can't manage big artists playing stages like 80,000, 40, 50, 60,000 people, and then also be in this band that plays for fun with little to no talent in a local bar just for shits and giggles. I can't match the two. So that's always held me back. I've missed out on plenty of really fun shows that I went to, and after they asked me like, hey, you want to play? I go, no, but I'll show up. And then while watching it, realized that looks like fun, man.
Yeah.
And nobody here was going to see anything of the stuff. I had tons of videos of myself. I've deleted all of them because I was like, that's not good enough for someone managing big bands. It's such an ego trippy thing to do.
It's interesting. That's really interesting, because I took it the other way. I was like, if I'm not on stage, I'm helping the other people get on stage, whether it was filming, documenting, doing the like tour diaries and crewing, stagehand, do anything else if I'm not on stage. But at the same time, if I get an opportunity, I'm jumping on stage.
Yeah, no. I've plenty of times where I've wanted to jump on stage. And even with some of the bigger bands that I've worked with, who would see me side stage and just went, come on stage. And I can't do that. If I fuck up one note, then I'm going to look like an asshole, and I won't be that guy in the room anymore, that when I go in, that people will go, oh, he's here. I think that's a very, I'm starting to feel over the past few years, I've started to realize that that's kind of a fear that I have, that I start to wilt away in terms of work, and that I'm not that guy anymore. Like I can confidently say, if I walk into a festival backstage or a room, that there are people there that go, oh shit, he's here. But I do have this unnerving feeling that it might wilt and go away.
And if you brace for that, do you feel like it might be like something that you can work with? Like, okay, maybe that's something that's going to happen. Like, I'm not going to be...
I know it's something that's going to happen. It's already happened for a part. Like, I've been out of the industry for a while. People change quite fast in the industry. So there's going to be people at record labels that don't know who I am, maybe by name only, or by affiliation. But, stuff like that, it happens. So, and I've been gone for a while, so it's not that strange. But it's not something that I'm willing to accept, apparently. And also, maybe this is because I'm not fighting on the internet anymore.
you miss it. You miss that fucking itch.
I miss it, although I will say I felt like I behaved very well after bunch of people got angry at one of our clips because I was wearing a ghost hat.
Oh, the modern metal one. Yeah, I saw
The
that.
modern metal one, dude. People were pissed
On all
about me
platforms,
saying-
by the way.
Yeah. I saw it. I texted you that like on TikTok people are upset, and then 2 minutes later,
Instagram
I
popped
saw,
off,
like,
and then
Instagram
YouTube popped off.
I didn't even check the YouTube yet. But the other two, yeah, they were pissed, dude. Like, how can you say that? I did. First of all, I want to point out, I never said those noises that I make with the 8-string drop yogurt guitar. I never said it was a bad thing. I just said that's just a description of how I feel that music is. Never said I didn't like it even. I just assumed that I didn't like it, which is fine. And then the ghost hat, like one of these guys said, what did he say? Capitalism isn't art. Like, oh, I'm sorry, dude. We got to stay in poverty for music to be good. What the fuck is wrong with you? What is wrong with you? You can't make money on your music? Holy shit. That is the most LimeWire excuse I've ever seen, Mr. Napster. So I figured today I'd wear the most vanilla Backstreet Boy-ish outfit on the
I'm
planet.
wearing fucking Metallica.
Yeah. And I'm wearing my most vanilla outfit that I have just so I can talk about metal. And see if people now complain about that it's not a black hoodie. I hate gatekeepers. Are
the
horrible,
gatekeepers,
dude.
man. The idea of I like this band, therefore they should not be commercial, which means that they do not make money and most probably will not be able to sustain themselves and the music that you originally liked. What mental gymnastics do you have to do to allow yourself to spew something like that out into the public?
The worst part is I don't think they realize this. Nobody, and I do mean nobody, including the artists that they so hard and fight for, and nobody likes these people. Fucking nobody likes these people. So if you're like a guy like Will Ramos or Alex Terrible, and you see a fan go, oh, you can't like this music because you're wearing a ghost hat. You should be ashamed of yourself. Don't ever listen to this. They'll just go, what are you doing? Why are you sending potential new listeners away from my band? What is this weird fan math that you have?
I remember reading something about when Metallica got signed, people started breaking their CDs and breaking their tapes and shit.
Sellouts.
And they these guys are sellouts. It's like, you don't want them to be big. You don't want them to fucking succeed.
That's a whole psychology thing where people just find an artist when they're small, and then that's their artist. They don't want it to break because it's their artist, and you can be. This is what a lot of metalheads have, and I'll fight to death on this hill. A lot of metalheads have this thing where they find the band, and they're only happy if they can be the ones to tell you about the band and also tell you that if you don't like it, you just don't understand the music because you're dumb. Like the Tool fans.
Oh, dude, don't get me started on Tool fans.
Dude, it's so bad. It's so bad, and I don't even have an intrinsic hate for any of these bands, or like, yes, I won't listen to Slaughter to Prevail or Lorna Shore on my free time. Do I think they're talented? Yes. Have you heard the speed of the drums that these guys play and the accuracy of the guitar and the vocal gymnastics that those vocalists do? It's just not my thing. I'm just not a huge fan of it, but they're very talented. Numbers prove that they're very talented.
Yeah, I was just about to say, they're also very huge. Those aren't underground bands.
No, and then there's people. There was one guy on some platform. Obviously, I click on people's profiles if you shit on me. And this guy was, of course, and this guy was wearing an Entombed shirt, and I was like, motherfucker, you just said I can't like this music, and you're wearing an Entombed hoodie or a t-shirt. I have a hoodie in my fucking closet that LG, rest in peace, gave me he gave it to me because I knew the guy. Like, and I'm not supposed to like his band. Shut up. It's so stupid. Like, and I don't even like Entombed, by the way. I may add, I love those guys to death. But I didn't like it. I don't like a lot of the music that I'm friends with. I'll never work with those bands.
Yeah,
that's the thing. I don't work with what I don't like personally because I have to be able to endorse it in an honest way.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't have to like your band to be friends with you. Like, I have a lot of friends whose band I don't like.
I have a great question because of your position and being able to work and be friends with a lot of these bands. How do you tell your friends? Because this is a conversation I was having over the weekend. They ask you for your opinion about their music, that it's shit. My approach was to be like, I get what you're doing. I'm proud of you. Good job. But it's not my thing.
No.
And because of the position of unmuted, the channel and the Instagram and stuff, they always want me to post a positive leaning video listening to their stuff. And I was like, I'd rather not post anything because you're not going to like what I say. And we were trying to have this conversation. And then I had a conversation with a few other friends about like, how do you tell them it's shit other than saying it's not for me?
It's not that difficult. But do you want my opinion? Because you know how I am as a person. Or do you want what I think normal people would do?
Normal people, but also yours, because I feel like
normal people would do what you do and say like,
but,
"Hey man,"
but they don't understand it. That's the thing. I feel like they're not picking up what I'm putting down.
No, because it's unclear. So normal people do that, like, or they'll just flat out lie and say, "Oh, it's great, man," and then just kind of turn the conversation away. I've seen a lot of people do that to music, but or you just say stuff like, I see the direction you're going in. You're just not fully there yet. You may have to change a couple of things, but good job. You're on the way. That's not the way I approach stuff. I just go, this is ass. I don't know what you did here. Were you drunk? These are words that I've said before. I don't know if you hit your head, but this sounds like it.
That's a good quote.
Yeah, I know. People around me, I only surround myself with people that know me like as I'm not the friend. I'm not always the friendliest. I'm not like a hateful person. I like most people if they're not in groups. So I don't like large groups of people. But I'm not like a hateful person, but I will be dead honest about if you ask me, and people know this as well. Like there's been times in the past, and like if we ever get Nicholas on the podcast, he can vouch for me on this one. Nicholas is one of the people that shows me basically everything he ever writes. And he'll send it to me, and either I don't reply for a couple of days, and then he goes, "Oh, you didn't like it," and I just send back, "I did not," or I call him and just say, "I don't know what you did there, but that was ass. You can do," because it's not negative. I just, especially with the people that I hang out with, if something isn't as good, that just means that they didn't put in enough effort, or that they kind of lost direction.
It's
if a guy like
constructive.
Nicholas, it's not even constructive, because what am I going to say to a guy like Nicholas or Jesper Strömblad? What am I going to tell him about writing music? I don't know shit about writing music compared to these people. But if they send me something, I have an ear for commercial music. I know what sells or doesn't. So that's why they call me as well. Like, hey, you think this is a good idea? I just go, no, you could do so much better. Just, oh, you think I should tweak this? No, I think you should throw this entire track in the garbage and just start over. Like, you could do so much better. Why would you spend your time working on this piece of shit?
That some kind of monster documentary where they show Lars's dad this abstract Metallica song. And the camera pans to him, and Lars's dad is this old dude with a big gray beard. He used to be a tennis player.
Yeah, I know what he looks like.
And they're like, "What do you think? What do you think?" And the camera pans to him, and it's dead silent. And he goes, "I would say, I would delete that."
Yeah, it's great. It's great for a Danish to say that. For a Dane to be that outspoken is great.
It was this perfect moment in time that's just like, it was so awkward and so prolonged, and they kept the whole thing in the documentary.
That's great. I love it. But that's how I think that's how everyone should react to each other. Like, I notice that some people don't like my current YouTube idea. Some of the people I told the whole thing. Now, I'm not in my head. This is, first of all, a fully formed like thing in like this. I know what it's going to look like, and I know what it could look like if this ever grows and can get a budget for it. I in my head, I know it. I know I'm not explaining it like that.
Yeah.
I'm explaining it like, I'm going to get on the bike and see friend and say hello. That's kind of how I'm explaining it. That's not what it is. But there's people around me that aren't as outspoken as I am, and I can tell when I tell them the idea, and they just go, "Oh, yeah, man, that's yeah, that's kind of cool." And then I go, "You hate this? Why don't you just say, hey, man, this idea is shit?" Because if 20 people tell me, "Hey, man, this idea is kind of shit," then I can close it in my head and go like, "Oh, all the people around me think this idea is shit. I should probably think of something else to do." And now I have like 100% positive people around me, And that inadvertently, this goes for everyone, not just me. If 100% of the people around you say, "It's great, man, you should do this. It's fantastic. It's such a unique thing. You should really push this." Then you go, "I got some. Okay, got some. This is unique. Gotta do it. This is fun." And then when it turns out that 90% of those people are just lying to you, you're like,
Yeah.
"Man, what the fuck? I spent like $2,000 on equipment, and I just spent so much time in planning and prepping. I wasted other people's time by just hanging out with a camera in their face, which is the one thing they're not used to from me is the camera."
Yeah.
So people should just be honest. Just say, "Hey, man, that track you wrote is absolute garbage. You should throw it away, start over. I think you can do better." Or even yet, if they can't do better, just say, "Hey, man, perfectly up to par, still shit. You should probably practice."
It's two ends of the spectrum because, like, when I do Svengali stuff, it's a lot of opinions, especially the guys in the band, but also we send it to a bunch of people to check it out and listen to it and give their feedback. We have like the trusted circle. When it comes to the unmuted solo stuff, it's just me and Beiluni. If we both agree, we're like, fuck it, let's go. It's being posted.
But that's good. I do that with sections. So like the idea of the YouTube video is something that I shared with a bunch of people, and everyone said yes. The name decision definitely didn't talk to anyone about it. I sent it to Belfi, and Belfi said, "I don't like it." And I said, "This part, I don't care. Like this, it feels personal to me." That's my take on it. So I do it with some things, not with all things. But Belfi's one of those people that if you don't know, my mod on Twitch, shout out Weird Fruitcake guy. That's
one hell of an intro. Yeah.
If I tell him an idea, I know 100% he's going to say that's a dumb idea or that's a really good idea. 100% from this guy. He will never in his life say that's a really good idea and then not think that. So that he's one of the people that I would easily send it to. Now, there are other people around me that I know are going to agree with me. And I will admit, sometimes I send them shit that I'm on the fence about. And I know I need at least one positive answer about this. So I'll send it to them because they're always positive. They go like, "Yay, it's fantastic." Like they'll never say it to my face, which is, I don't like it. It's convenient sometimes, but I prefer that people just blunt and say, "Shit idea, not a good thing."
Yeah.
And then also, I did a new stream thing that I know that all people are excited about because we were all dying laughing. We're now doing TLC Tuesday, where we watch TLC shows on Tuesday, and it was horrifying because I don't have TLC here.
What's TLC?
It's like this American reality show channel.
Oh, the one that does like toddlers and tiaras and fucking...
Yeah. We had My Strange Addiction, and there was a lady... I'm still gonna crack up. There was a lady who fully dressed up as a horse with the halter and the thing and everything. She dressed up as a horse. That was her thing.
Why?
It was fantastic. I don't know why. And then there was a giant baby man, dude in his 50s, dressing up as a baby who definitely has things in his basement that the police would go check out. I'm 100% convinced. There's such a... And we watched the Jersey Shore 15 years reunion.
Oh my God, Jersey Shore.
Did you know? I didn't know this. Did you know that the original cast still do seasons of Jersey Shore?
I did not know that. No,
that still exists. They are on like fucking season 672 now. They've got kids and stuff, but they still do it.
What are they still partying? Like what?
Yeah,
because Jersey Shore was just them partying.
Apparently,
and working at a t-shirt shop or something.
Oh yeah, the t-shirt shop. I forgot about.
Isn't that how they made money? Apparently,
they didn't even mention that on the show. On the reunion.
Yeah, they used to work at a t-shirt shop and then get ready, call cabs here. I remember that shit.
Cabs are here. Yeah, I remember that stuff. And I saw it on the reunion.
It would get canceled so fast if that fucking first season was on in this 2026.
But apparently they still do it, but just on YouTube or something.
I didn't know that. I'm going to look this up after the show.
Yeah. Same. I knew it from chat.
Like Mike, the situation. Is this situation still...
There's still the situation. Vinny, Paulie, the other guy, Ronnie, the same girl, Snooki is still there, still looking for that fucking beach. Apparently, it's still the same, just with kids now. And then obviously, I'm pretty sure they leave their kids at home.
I'd like to hope so.
I fucking hope so. Yeah.
Damn. Okay, yeah, I didn't know that. Reality TV popped the fuck off when we were young.
Everyone had a reality show. The only one that I've ever watched that I thought this fun was the Osbournes.
The Osbournes, I fucking binge watched.
Yeah, the Osbournes was fun, but that was it. Then you had that Jessica Simpson show that was on.
Didn't
where
what's
she
the
said,
guy from Twisted Sister? Dee Schneider? Didn't Dee have one?
I think so.
The guy, the
I
drummer
only
from
remember-
Blink had one. Travis Barker had
Travis
one.
Barker had one, yeah, the ADHD channel. I only remember the Jessica Simpson one because she got buffalo wings and then famously said, "I didn't know buffalo had wings."
Jesus.
Which is the most American thing I've ever heard.
Isn't she the one that went on Saturday Night Live and tried to mime it and the backing track fucked up? So
No, I think that was her. Wasn't that like her sister, Ashley Simpson?
I don't know. I just remember
Jessica
the
Simpson was the blonde one with the boots. These boots are made for walking. Horrible cover.
I don't remember exactly. I don't remember.
I think it was Ashley Simpson who like horribly failed on reality on live TV. I don't know. A bunch of people had a show, man, and none of the people that earned it, like Hasselhoff, didn't have one. Gwar didn't have one. These are bands that you should have given a reality show. Imagine how cool a reality show for Gwar would be and for Hasselhoff.
Hasselhoff, I don't see. I know you're obsessed, but Gwar, I would like to see a reality
This
TV
man
show.
is Hasselhoff is fantastic. He's so full of himself in a funny way. Just
would you
12
follow
episodes
him
of that.
daily?
Of course.
Yeah, you're
Why not?
obsessed.
We could have seen his struggle with alcoholism back in the day.
Say that
where
word
he-
again.
Alcoholism.
Why do you say it so weird? Alcoholism.
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 I say it partly in reverse.
What the fuck? Why do you say things so weird?
I don't know,
Alcoholism.
Alcoholism.
You just skipped a few letters in the word.
I don't know, man. This is not my native language.
Apparently, reverse is.
Reverse-ish. Yeah. English isn't my first language. I'm not like you.
English is. Oh, yeah, it is.
Yeah, it is.
English is my first language, and I still suck at it.
I was gonna say, what the fuck else was it? Kangarooing?
It was broken English.
Yes, because Australia is broken.
That's true.
Dude,
that is very true.
I am so afraid of Australia.
Well-
Everything there wants to kill you.
Yeah. I remember having like snakes and big spiders in our house when I was a kid, and it was just like, oh, we're gonna scoop it up and throw it outside.
Nope. I don't need to see one of these big jacked fucking jock kangaroos in my backyard squaring up with me. Fuck that, dude. You see how fucking muscular those things are.
We weren't close enough where kangaroos would be hopping around in our backyard, but definitely like snakes and spiders, and the flies were like this fucking big, bro. If that fly hit you in your head, you'd have a black eye.
Yeah, no. Just no. There's a reason why people didn't live there and why we put prisoners on the island. It's because we were like, nobody's going to survive there. And somehow these leather tough motherfuckers lived there. Australians are a different fucking breed, man.
Yeah.
I've met some of them and they are fucking different. These guys are built different.
Mm-hmm.
Such a sturdy goddamn people. Like, how do you put convicts on an island made to kill all human life? It's like putting them in a lake of extermination and they just went, this'll do, and then made a living there.
Let's grab a beer.
Yeah, let's not even let's grab a beer, let's make a brewery. That's even worse. There was nothing there and they built a society there in the most hostile environment on the planet.
Well, there were people there.
They didn't have a brewery.
They didn't have a brewery. That's true.
Yeah, they had kangaroos that are jacked as fuck and look like they do steroids.
Yeah. When you see a fucking kangaroo square up and stand on its tail, and you're like, yo,
I've seen them up close.
homeboy looks like he came out of the fucking street.
Yeah, I've seen some of them up close, and I'm glad there was a big pane of like armored glass in between. I'm terrified of. I think I'd rather be thrown in a gorilla pit than a kangaroo pit.
That doesn't sound equal. That sounds wrong.
Sounds equal because
Gorillas will rip you apart.
Yeah. First of all, it'll go a hell of a lot faster if they are angry. Kangaroo will beat the shit out of you for like 20 minutes before you fucking black out.
It's fucking
just trying to summon my inner Mike Tyson before I pass out. A gorilla just rips your arms off and is done with you. But second of all, a gorilla isn't immediately aggressive. They have a functional brain. I'm not one of those guys who go like, no, if we had 100 humans, we could beat a gorilla. No, the gorilla's gonna fucking destroy you. Like there's no situation where without a weapon you're gonna beat a gorilla.
Bro, you know what's scary? Fucking bears.
Oh, I don't care about bears.
Bears will fuck you up. That
Polar
bear
bears.
standing on its hind legs and just
Don't care about bears. Polar bears scare the shit out of me, but I'm not going to run into a polar bear anytime soon. Because polar bears are stalkers.
fucking grizzly bear, bro.
I don't really care about grizzly bears because they'll fuck you up and you'll die like relatively fast.
Yeah.
Anything that can kill me relatively fast is fine.
There was that fucking documentary about the dude that like used to live in the wild with the bears, and his wife was there, and
I remember that footage and
so
the audio recording.
Nobody's heard it. The audio recording
thing.
The reenacted thing is fucked up, but nobody's heard the original because they deleted it as soon as they heard it. They went, nobody should ever hear this.
It's apparently still exists in the vault, but it's like nobody's ever heard it. They're not ever going to release it.
The reenacted one was just what they assumed it sounded like, but the two people that have heard it are like fucked. They're fucked for life.
Of course. That's horrible sounding footage. That must be one of the worst things a human can hear.
For those that don't understand what we're talking about, what is the premise? There's this guy that used to live out in the jungle, in the fucking forest with the bears, and film them and stuff, and
he lived with them for years.
And he used to make documentaries, basically, and film these things.
Yeah, and I think it was an intruder bear.
Yeah, and there was a bear that came into their camp and just fucking tore them up, him and his wife. But the camera was recording. The camera didn't capture the video footage, but the audio was still captured. And then when they found the remains, they found the camera and everything, they played it back to the documentary director that did the whole series about his life. And it was one of their friends that found it, hasn't played it for anybody, played it for the documentary guy and said, your life's about to change. And it fucked him up as well.
Yeah, and they decided to not put it in there. So what you can hear on the internet is like a dialed down version of what is actually on that audio recording.
Yeah.
No, it can't be fun to also maybe not live with wild animals. I'm just going to throw this out there for any white person, because it's only white people. So I'm going to throw this out for every white person ever. If you see a wild animal, stop trying to pet it. It's not your friend. And that stupid shit where people go, if not friend, why not my friendship? That stupid shit doesn't really work with wild animals, man. I don't care how cool you think a fucking honey badger looks. It will fucking destroy you. Like, it's not a cuddly animal. Same goes for bears. They might be friendly for a while, but in the end, it's a wild animal. It's going to eat you. It's going to eat you and hurt you. It's instinct. It's what they do. So please, people, stop trying to. We have it here now where wolves have come back into the country after hundreds of years, I think. So, and I live in the area semi-close to where the wolves are. And they're starting to show themselves a lot to humans that hike out in forest or walk, because our forests aren't that big. They're not big enough for wolves. And then there's footage of these people trying to pet the wolves, the wild wolves. And then they go, it bit my child. You were trying to pet it.
Yeah,
like, did you expect was going to happen? Stop trying to pet a wild wolf.
Stupid.
Like, these people have no survival instincts, man.
Here's the thing for everybody listening. No matter what platform you're on, in the comments, just put the name of an animal that you are afraid of. No context. Just bear, snake, spider. Just put whatever the animal is you're most afraid of in the comments.
Oh, you want to hear the animal that I'm afraid of? That's really weird.
What?
A grasshopper.
What the fuck? Why?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't like jumpy, skittish animals.
What about like a jumping spider?
Don't care. I don't care about spiders.
A grasshopper?
Yeah,
it does nothing.
No, I know. I know. It's not a fear like, oh, it's gonna hurt me. Although there are the big, thick green ones that can bite you. Apparently, they bite instead of something else. One actually did bit me years ago, but it's fine. But like even the tiny, super small, bright green grasshoppers, I don't like it. They jump and I can't see where they're going.
When we were kids, my family was broke as fuck. I told my mom, I was like, listen, all of my friends have dogs and cats, and I want a pet, but we were broke as fuck. We were living in a studio apartment on top of a shawarma shop, literally like the brokest fucking immigrant story. She went down under the building, there was a little like patch of grass area, and she got a couple of grasshoppers, put them in a Tupperware, poked holes in it, and said, "Here you go. Here's your pet."
Fair. If that's the way you can get.
We loved those motherfuckers like crazy. Didn't know they died quickly, so she would go down and get new ones.
The only things that I'm afraid of are like insects. I don't like insects for some reason. So anything that flies, buggy things that fly or jump like a grasshopper, and I can't see where it's going because it's too fast. I don't like that. I need to see where they are. So, but running spiders, jumping spiders. I've held tarantulas, snakes. I don't care about any of that stuff. I love snakes. I'm not a huge fan of spiders, but I'm also not afraid of them. I think I would pet almost any animal on the planet as long as it's not a bug. That's why I would never do that. Remember Fear Factor, Joe Rogan?
Yeah.
The worst part of it, I don't care about any of that stuff. The heights part and the all that stuff is fine. As soon as you put me near bugs, I'm just gonna tap out and go like, nah, never mind, leave the money. I'm not eating a fucking a beetle. It's over. It's over for me. I don't care if you put 10 million on steak. I'm not eating a beetle. You can go home. Look, I'm going home.
A cricket on a stick. Have you seen those?
I've eaten one of those.
Yeah, I'm not down with that.
I've eaten one of those, but then again, weird stuff like that while traveling, I just feel like, okay, we're in the country that this weird stuff is from. It's being offered. I could at least try it. There's only a couple of things that I'll never try, but that's just because I will never eat dog, even though I fully understand that dogs. Sense. Yeah, but I understand that dogs there are like the way cows are here, and I can't be hypocritical about me eating steak here, but then saying you shouldn't eat dog. I mean, I'm eating animals too, so can't be hypocritical about it. But I'll not eat dog. I'll not eat monkey. But I know that people do. But cricket on a stick, sure. I've tried it. I haven't tried tarantula on a stick. I know they have those. I'm glad nobody's ever offered it to me because I would try it, but I'm not a fan.
I'm just confused. Why would? Yeah, okay. I would not try that shit.
I would try it if someone local offered it to me. I would go, sure, okay. I'm down. I wouldn't be happy about it, and I would never eat that fish that might kill you if you have the chef that has a bad day. Can't remember what it's called.
I don't know.
You have that fish that you can only eat like a little part of the fish, and the other parts are all like super venomous, and you'll die if you eat it.
Doesn't make any sense to me. Just don't eat the fish. Just
I wouldn't eat that. Yeah,
eat something else. Are you that hungry? Just eat something else.
Yeah, with the luck that I have in my life, I am not eating that, dude. Fuck no. Like anything that can, I live Murphy's Law. That's that. My life is Murphy's Law. Anything that can go wrong will go wrong.
It feels like this whole region is experiencing Murphy's Law these days because tomorrow, apparently, there's another storm.
You have weird weather for a desert.
It's getting crazy. I don't know what's happening. I don't know.
Almost had a tornado.
Yeah, we were streaming it. Ascot and I were weather watching, and then the internet cut, so he went live because he's 15 minutes away from me.
Yeah.
This entire storm was over my house, and 15 minutes away, he was clear. It was so weird.
Was it? No, it's not cloud seeding. It's natural weather, right?
Yeah, it was natural. It went through Doha and came. It was crazy. But apparently tomorrow it's going to be just as crazy, if not worse.
Stream it.
No.
Also, don't stream it. I have to stream tomorrow. It's TLC Tuesday.
Yeah. Well, they see this tomorrow. When did they see this? No, they see this Wednesday.
No, do they?
Yeah.
Yes.
Wednesday. Because today is Monday.
A day late.
So when we do Mondays, we upload Wednesdays.
Yeah, we're a day late. We're a day late. But storms and mental state that I'm in.
So if you see this and I'm drowning, it was dry on Monday.
It was dry and now not.
With that being said, ladies and gentlemen, Julien, wisest words you can think of?
Ooh, maybe purple?